Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
And 15 PCA.
And make sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. And again, this whole episode should be called the Crimson 15 Remake Podcast because everything's about remakes.
It's going to be the best.
So, Netflix is doing a new Lost in Space series.
Yeah.
And the trailer shows like the family getting on the ship and it looks super serious. But if anyone remembers anything about Lost in Space, it was pretty freaking silly.
It was silly.
It was old, so it kind of didn't have a budget.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like, just let it be what it is. They tried to remake it in the movies. Oh, man, was it in the 90s?
Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
It was awful. It was hard to follow.
Yeah.
And it had a weird time travel storyline. It was really stupid. But in this version, it looks like and again, like we talked about with the narrator's the mom.
Yeah.
It's like the mom's the one running this
Oh,
story.
of course.
Not
the dad. Not Will Robinson. It's just the mom doing it.
Because from what I remember, there was the scientist's father, the scientist's mother, their daughter, their son, the doctor who ends up becoming kind of like the bad guy, then the pilot and Robbie the robot.
Yeah.
And this one, the pilot, instead of it being like the ace pilot, it's some like skinny little black girl, and it's like she doesn't. It's like, okay, now we got to switch out one of the characters to be a diversity character. It's like if she was the best actress for the job, so be it. But I don't know if that's. I can't trust casting choices anymore.
No, you can't.
Because was this done for diversity? And of course, she's gonna be able to kick everyone's butt.
Oh yeah, I guarantee.
Yeah, her 5'5", 120-pound frame can totally kick a 6'4" guy's butt. It just makes sense, right?
But there was never a lot of fighting. I mean, Lost Space wasn't. It was campiness.
And of course, anyone who knows anything about Lost in Space is danger. Will Robinson, danger.
Yeah.
And the
robot. Should have did this for the trailer warning. Danger, danger. This is terrible. Don't watch this.
And they don't show the robot in the trailer.
And that's the most iconic character.
That literally is the most iconic thing out of there.
They took that template and put it in so many movies in America and in Japan. That's how popular it was.
And you do hear their Danger Will Robinson voice.
But it sounds kind of creepy.
It almost sounds...
Silent from Battlestar Galactica almost.
Yeah, like a Cylon.
Cylon, yeah.
It just seems so weird, and I don't know. It's on Netflix. Do I even give this a chance?
I'm probably going to pass. I rarely... Because when I was a little kid, and when I was born in the 70s, I watched this in reruns, and it barely appealed to me then. So I'm probably not going to see this.
This looks like super serious.
Yeah.
It should be more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Instead, it just looks like this might be like a hard sci-fi show.
Yeah, because the first they did the Rampage to make it serious. Now we're making this serious. Now it's supposed to be silly. That's the whole point.
I don't know. I need to see the robot. Does it have the big dome head? It has to have.
That's got the little tools on the side, the little flipping circles going like this,
and then the wavy arms, the big wavy arms.
He's got to walk like this,
It looks exactly like the original. How funny would that be?
Cool.
Like everything's like CGI and really cool looking. He still looks all super generic. How funny would that be?
Cool. That'd be awesome.
I'd watch it just for that if they really did that. But they're gonna make him all cool like a Transformer. I bet.
I know.
All angular and weird looking.
No, that's not. And he had to have the dome head. Come on, give me that big dome head cone looking thing on top.
And in the trailer, it inspires nothing in me. Nothing at all.
I mean, I don't. I almost feel like if you'd have told me this is a Fantastic Four trailer, I believe.
Yeah, it almost.
They're going to space and they're going to get transformed into Fantastic Four from the gamma radiation. That's what it looked like. It didn't look. Nothing said besides the name and the Robbie Robot voice. They screamed Lost in Space.
And it just looks like to me like, is it going to be the mom's running the show and the dad's like a total beta, where he's just, oh okay, honey, oh I'm idiot, and he's like a moron. I don't know. I can't. It's like I'm prejudging it, but I know these kinds of things.
Yeah.
This is how Hollywood does things now.
And it's funny, when you look at the other guy and then the father, they almost had to look like Johnny Quest, like Chase Bannon. Like, it's weird. Why has he got that beard? Like, it just seemed very Johnny Quest to me. Like,
but again, the original show was campy and stupid.
Yeah.
This trailer exuded seriousness, a little too much seriousness.
Well, for this, definitely.
I think it would have been better if it would have showed like the kid waking up and he's late for school and he runs out of the house and it looks all futuristic and the dad's like, son, we have a project. We're gonna end up going into space, and the son's like, yeah, let's go into space, and then
But they'll never do that trailer now.
That'd be more fun and happy. This looks like the world's coming to an end and we have to.
And want to make it bad. In the original, how they got lost, somehow the father's gonna get them lost, and the daughter and that one black chick was the right one, and they don't listen to her and they get lost. Guarantee that's what it's gonna be.
Again, we had the same kind of concerns for Star Trek Discovery,
and we were
right. Exactly, and it's just another one of these things where it's like we're going to rewrite history.
And again, Lost Space does not have the fan base Star Trek has. This is going to fail, guys. This is going to fail.
And it looks like they're spending a lot of money on special effects.
Yeah, again, on a show. Do we really want to watch it? I don't know if I want to see Lost in Space remake. Period.
Yeah, at all.
No, or let's see Robin Robot in another movie as a side character to be silly, but not like being a serious character in his own show.
Since it's on Netflix, they show some more trailers. We might watch a first episode.
Maybe.
But that's literally one of the biggest maybes of the year right now.
Yep.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.